Welcome back to our channel. Have you upgraded to the iOS 27 beta and started running into some strange issues? Because honestly, I have. Things like screenshots not saving after cropping, AirDrop pop-ups showing up completely blank, and a bunch of other random bugs. After updating, my iPhone also started running noticeably hotter, and the battery life took a pretty big hit. Overall, the experience hasn't been great, and judging by what I've been seeing on Reddit, I'm definitely not alone. A lot of users said their devices were perfectly stable on iOS 26.5, but became laggier after installing iOS 27 beta. Some people even reported their phones freezing completely and becoming unusable. So to avoid dealing with all of that, I decided to downgrade from the iOS 27 beta back to iOS 26 and wait for the official release later this year. If you're having similar issues or accidentally updated and want to roll back to iOS 26, here's how to do it. Let's start with method 1, using Finder and an IPSW file. First, head over to IPSW.me, select your iPhone model, and download the latest iOS 26 firmware that's still being signed by Apple. At the time of recording, that's iOS 26.5.1. Once the firmware has finished downloading, connect your iPhone to your computer. If you're using a Mac, open Finder and select your iPhone from the sidebar. Then hold down the Option key and click Restore iPhone. If you're on Windows, open iTunes, hold the Shift key, and click Restore iPhone. Next, select the IPSW file you just downloaded. Finder or iTunes will begin the downgrade process automatically. This may take a little while, so don't disconnect your device or force restart it during the process. Once it's finished, your iPhone will be running iOS 26 again. Now here's where things get a little annoying. If you created a local backup while running iOS 27 beta, Finder may tell you that the backup isn't compatible with iOS 26. To get around that, you'll need to make a small change to the backup file. On your Mac, click Go in the menu bar. Hold down the Option key, and you'll see the hidden library folder appear. Open it, then go to Application Support, Mobile Sync, and finally Backup. Find your most recent backup folder. Inside, locate a file called info.plist. Open it with a text editor. Press Command and F and search for product version. You'll find the iOS version number stored in the backup. Simply change the version from 27 to 26.5.1. Then press Command and S to save the file. After that, go back to Finder, click Restore Backup, and select the modified backup. Once the restore process is complete, your iPhone will reboot and all your data should be back on the device. The good thing about this method is that it's completely free. The downside is that there are quite a few steps and it's easy to make mistakes along the way. So if you'd rather keep things simple, let's move on to method 2, using ReiBoot. Connect your iPhone to your computer and launch ReiBoot. Before downgrading, back up your data first. Click Data Backup or Restore, choose Backup, and then click Start Backup. If you're asked to create a backup password, enter one you'll remember. ReiBoot will then begin backing up your data locally. This backup can include your photos, videos, contacts, messages, device information, and some app data. The more data you have, the longer the backup will take, so just give it some time. Once the backup is finished, return to the home screen, click iOS Upgrade or Downgrade, and select Downgrade. ReiBoot will automatically detect the iOS versions that Apple is currently allowing you to downgrade to. Select iOS 26.5 and click Download. Once the firmware has finished downloading, click Start Downgrade. The downgrade process itself is very similar to Finder. The difference is that ReiBoot handles everything for you in one place, including firmware downloads, device detection, and the downgrade process. You don't have to search for IPSW files manually or deal with as many technical steps. After the downgrade is complete, your iPhone will be back on iOS 26.5. Then simply return to Data Backup or Restore, choose Restore, select the backup you created earlier, and click Restore to Device. Once that's done, all your data will be back on your iPhone. I'll leave the ReiBoot download link in the description below. It's a paid tool, but if you frequently install beta software, downgrade iOS versions, or deal with issues like recovery mode loops, Apple logo freezes, or system crashes, it can save you a lot of time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe. I've got more iOS 26 and iOS 27 tips coming very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.